Assalomu alaykum azizlar. Bugun biz Vietnamda dars berayotgan ingliz tili oʻqituvchilari Philippinkalik ma'lumalar bilan intervyu qilishga qaror qildik. O'ylaymanki, bu sizlarga juda ham qiziq bo'ladi. Chunki bugun biz Vietnam haqida, Vietnam madaniyati haqida, Vietnamga kelib qanday ingliz tilidan dars berish haqida gaplashamiz va biror xil savollaringiz bo'lsa, albatta kommentariyada qoldiringizlar, biz ularga javob beramiz. Va bugungi intervyumiz albatta ingliz tilida bo'ladi, chunki bular hali o'zbekchani hozircha bilishmaydi. Mumkin kelajakda biz bilan ishlayverib, o'zbekchani ham o'rganib ketishar. Mayli, bo'lmasa boshladik. Biror xil savollaringiz bo'lsa, kommentariyada. All right, let's kick off. Hello.
Hello.
So today we're going to have an interview with the best teachers in Vietnam. I really think that you guys are really good at teaching.
No, we
because
are
you
not
are
the
very
best.
creative and energetic.
Really?
Yeah, I really think so. So can you introduce yourself, please, Teacher Hennessy? Let's start.
My name is. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
My name is Hennessy. I'm from the Philippines, and I have been working here in Vietnam for 2 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I can say that working in Vietnam is one of the best experience that I have.
Mm,
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's yours. It's mine. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm a famous vlogger. Really. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
thank you.
thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Teacher Rizal, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Teacher Rizal, and I'm 29 years old. Oh, thank you. I've been teaching English for about 9 years,
Wow.
and I was a teacher in Thailand for almost 4 years, and I was an online English teacher in the Philippines, and also I was an ESL teacher in the Philippines too. And now I'm an English teacher here in Vietnam.
All right, great. So can you tell us, please, why did you come, when and why did you come to Vietnam? And there are a lot of countries, right? And why did you choose Vietnam?
Way back in the Philippines, 2019, I was working as an ESL teacher, just like Rizal.
Mhm.
And mostly my students are come from China,
Mhm.
Japanese, and Vietnamese.
Mhm.
So one of my students in Vietnam told me that, why don't you come in Vietnam
Wow.
and work here? There's a lot of Filipinos working here as an
Mm.
English teacher. So I was like, why not? So yeah, I tried to applying
Mhm.
as an English teacher here in Vietnam and online. So fortunately, they hired me,
Mhm.
and I came here way back 2022,
Mhm.
November 2022. Yes.
Yeah, cool. What about you, Teacher Rizal?
Actually, I one of the factors why I want to work abroad is because the salary in the Philippines is too low, right? Like you know that I told you. And also I just don't want to stay in my country, in my own country, though I love my country, but I don't want to stay in there. I just want to work and at the same time travel. So I was in Thailand for about 4 years, for almost 4 years, and this time I just want to experience new culture at the same time traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
so
Yeah,
that's
it's great.
one of the reasons why I'm in Vietnam. So I don't know, right after Vietnam, maybe I'm gonna go to another country, but
Really?
it depends if I like Vietnam.
Wow.
Because I've been here 4 months, just 4 months, like three. Oh yeah, 4 months.
4 months.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Can you tell us, please, where do you work, and what is your company that you work for?
But I cannot disclose the name of the company this time. But I can
see.
say my current company is great. It's not mine. I forgot. Yeah, it's great, and they provide all the materials needed, really, and they're so helpful. So they're like a great support system.
So you guys work at training center, right? Or is
Yes,
it
training
public school?
centers. No, training centers. But
Alright.
you're gonna get a part-time job too in public schools if
Public
you want
school,
to, but
right.
it depends on your
Mhm.
contract.
So what are the differences teaching at public school and training centers?
Oh, in that situation, I have not experienced yet, but
Public
it's
school.
maybe Teacher Hennis's
Yeah, teacher Hannah's
experience.
going
Yeah,
in there. She's also
There
saying.
are big difference
Mm.
when you worked in public school and English centers here in Vietnam. So I think number one is that, of course, when you go to public school, a lot of students, like 50, 60 students.
Mm.
So the learning of the students is not, when you more focus on learning. For me,
Mm.
it's not convenient.
It's not convenient working in a public school, right?
No. Learning in a public school, but working in a public school is quite good.
Mm.
While working in English center is very good. Like the support system, they will support you a lot. Learning materials, PowerPoint,
Mm.
flashcards,
Mm.
what else? Lesson plan. They will give it to you all. But in public school, of course, you have to do your own, something like that. Yeah.
Mm.
But the support system in public school it's not quite like English center here in Vietnam. But yeah, that's it.
And yeah, great. And what are the differences, for example, teaching in Vietnam and in your own country, in Philippines?
Big difference.
Mm.
Like for example, in the Philippines, the level of elementary is quite high already compared to Vietnam. Because I was so shocked the first time, not just only in Vietnam but also in Thailand. The first time I taught in Thailand, I was like, oh, it's like what happened? Yeah, I don't know, and I was just adjusting that time. And it's like the level of their high school is like the level of elementary students in the Philippines. Yes, I was so shocked that time. And then as an ESL teacher, of course, I understand that. And then I applied what I experienced in the Philippines because I was an ESL teacher for about 2 years in there, both online and offline. And here in Vietnam, I got shocked too because my experience in Thailand was so different here in Vietnam because I was a public teacher in Thailand. And then in Thailand, it's like more on classes. There were no games. But here in Vietnam, it's more on games,
a lot of
especially in the centers, right?
Yeah, sure,
Especially in the
sure,
centers,
sure.
yes. But when it comes to the teaching style in Thailand, you don't have that support system. Yeah, of course, you just have to do it by yourself. You just have to make your own materials for your lesson plans. You don't have to follow any formats for that, so you just have to make your own. But here in Vietnam, they have the format and they will provide you the flashcards and everything. Yeah, so that's the difference. So I could say that it's more on games here. And you have to be energetic and you have to be flexible as a teacher because not just only preschool or high school, you have to teach business English as well
Even
in high school. Yes, that's why.
Yeah. So
That's
what
all.
do you like playing games with students?
Of course, number one.
Explaining things like grammar and something. What is
This it's
better?
not
What do you
more
think?
it's not more on discussing, but it's more on games. But you just have to explain maybe about 15 or 10 minutes because it's quite boring for them if you explain
sure.
longer.
Sure.
So you just have to make the class fun
Yeah.
like
Fun
that,
and
and you
effective.
just have to be energetic and be flexible
Yeah, sure.
because they will throw you anywhere. Really, not like literal, like they will throw you. Yeah, they will just throw you in different fields. Yeah, just like you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to ask you, how's your experience so far in Vietnam?
What can I say? It was totally different than Russia, for
Yes,
example.
yes.
For example, in Russia, just studying something in public school or training center, it's more about learning, like memorizing things. But in
Yes.
Vietnam, you have to,
It's not,
yeah, you
right?
have to be very energetic. You have to be creative.
Yeah, be
I think
creative
be
when it comes to
creative,
your
which is, yeah,
games.
games, because you have to change your games. And
Yeah.
because if you're gonna play the same game every time, it's
It's
gonna be
quite
very
boring.
boring. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
like
boring. Yeah.
teacher, replay that one.
That
Can we
one,
have the
please,
new
can you
one?
change it? Yeah.
Yeah, so you
I
have
think it's
to.
challenging actually, right? So you have to think that okay, one game you have to create another one, but during the
Yes.
short period of time, which
Yes.
is very challenging, I think. All right, thank you. Now let's move. I think the most interesting question
Oh.
about money, about salary.
Money or salary?
So I'm not. It's about Hennessy. I know, yeah, but I'm not asking your exact salary. Can you please give us like approximately how much foreign English teachers, non-native English teachers, can earn here?
I can say maybe ranges, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I know
Mm.
that it depends on several
Yeah,
things,
yeah. It
right? But
depends on your,
in
of course.
general, like
It
in
depends on
general,
your credentials.
mm,
It depends on your qualification, certification,
mm,
diploma, something like that. So
mm,
maybe it's around like $1,000
mm,
to $1,800, something like that.
mm, mm,
But really, it depends on your
mm,
quality
mm,
and your qualification credentials, all of that.
mm,
But there are some companies they offer free transportation, free accommodations,
yeah.
free what else? Free meals, free meal allowance, something like that. So it
Mm,
really depends on your company.
yeah.
So if you got, the good company,
Mm,
you will get a lot,
a
something
lot of
like that.
salary.
Especially if you got part-time jobs, something like that. But it really depends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what she said. It really
Mm,
depends on your contract.
mm,
If the company will allow you to look for a part-time job, of course you can earn more and
yeah,
more and more,
sure, sure,
something
sure,
like that.
sure.
Because in training center, the classes starts at late in the afternoon, like
Mm,
5:30 to 9 p.m.
mm-hmm.
in the evenings. So if you have time,
So
morning and
5:30
after,
until 9 p.m.
yeah,
Like it's going to be 3.5 hours, right?
yeah,
4 hours, 3.5 hours,
yeah.
right?
But during weekends, sometimes it's whole day.
Mm,
So from 8 in the morning
mm,
to, let's say, 8:30 in the evening, something like
mm,
that. So it really depends on your schedule if you wanted to earn more.
mm, mm.
So the more you work, of course, you have
The more money.
the
More
more
money
money. Yes, that's one of the thing that I like here in
in
Vietnam.
Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
And what is the teaching hours per month, for example? How
Mm.
many hours, like, averagely you teach?
Mm-hmm. It really depends on your contract also,
Mm,
but there's some mostly
mm,
like 100 hours.
100 hours,
Yeah,
right?
but there
Mm-hmm.
are some companies that offer 80 hours, 90 hours,
Mm-hmm.
148 hours. It really depends on your
Mm-hmm.
contract. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Do you want to add something?
Yeah, if you ask me about Vietnam and Thailand, so if I compare
Mm,
two
yeah,
countries,
please.
I would say Vietnam is better
Mm,
because
in terms
this,
of
yeah, in
salary,
terms
Yeah,
right?
of
yeah, yeah.
salary, because yeah, this my salary here in Vietnam is quite good
Mm,
compared to Thailand.
mm.
As what I told you, it's half of my salary here in Vietnam.
It's really big. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good.
So that's why I could say Vietnam is better.
Mm.
Yeah.
And ESL teachers from Central Asia, from Tajikistan, from
Mhm.
Uzbekistan,
Yeah.
they
Yes.
are really hardworking like you. And they've got the question, is it possible to getting a part-time job? And how does it work?
Oh, part-time job.
Part-time job. For example, if you work, let's say 100 hours per month, and can you get more
Yeah.
if you want
Yeah.
to make some extra money?
Yeah.
And how does
Totally.
it work?
For me, in my experience,
Mm,
based on the contract again,
mm,
You're not allowed.
we are not allowed
mhm,
to work with the other centers.
mm,
But if you will ask permission, something
mhm,
like that,
mhm,
Of course, it's allowed.
they will allow you,
mhm,
as long as it will not affect
mhm,
your schedule
mhm,
in your full-time job,
mhm,
something like
mhm,
that.
mhm,
So yeah, it really depends.
mhm,
But I can say that if you have a lot of work,
mhm.
a lot of experience, a lot of, you know, exploring
Connections,
yourselves, yeah,
right?
connections to other people, it's convenient for you,
Mm,
something like that. and you can, practically you're here in Vietnam to earn a lot of money.
So it's
why not?
possible. Yeah.
Yeah, so why not use that knowledge, use your
Sure.
skills to, navigate that
Yeah,
to
it's
earn
a
more. Something
great
like that.
opportunity. for
Yeah,
sure,
to
if you
look for
wanna-
greater opportunity.
Yeah, I see.
Yes.
Yeah. So approximately, let's say, foreign teachers
Mm-hmm.
earn around $1,400 per month.
Yeah,
Let's say, like,
yes.
Yeah, 1,400. And then how much is your expenses like per month? How
Mhm.
much do you guys spend here? Because it's also important, right? For example, if you want to save some money,
Yeah.
how does it work here?
So maybe around, for my necessity,
Yeah.
basic needs, of course.
So for what?
Food,
Okay, go ahead. For what?
groceries, something like that. Maybe for that, maybe around 2,500,000 if you cook at home.
At home, yeah.
If you
So
cook
two
at
million
home.
500 is like $100, 100 USD. Like,
Yeah, 100.
100 USD dollars, right? Yeah, USD.
Mostly.
I mean, yeah, mostly.
Mm.
So yeah, 100 USD, 2 million, 2.5 million, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2,500,000 to 500. No. 5 million. Sorry, 5 million. 2,500,000 to 5 million. That's the range.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
because sometimes, of course, you get wants for yourself,
Mm.
skincare. You go to spa, you do your nails, something
It's
like
about
that.
girls. Like, guys, don't worry about that. You're not gonna spend.
But for the basic needs, of course,
Uh.
2,500,000. I can say that.
Mhm.
What about you?
What about you?
Yeah, the same because
Yeah.
we live together.
Yeah.
And
you
we go to
got,
spa together.
Free accommodation,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, of
Your company
course.
provide.
But we
yeah.
only pay for electricity and water.
How much is it?
Like about
For electricity, around 1,500,000.
yes, if you don't use
Mm.
AC all the time
Mhm,
or like
mhm.
24 hours.
Approximately maybe 2 million.
2
Yeah,
million.
2 million. And
But
for the
Two
wa-
water,
million.
only 100,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
So 2 million for water, electricity,
Mhm.
and plus for grocery around 2,500,000.
Yes, or
And
3
it's
million.
going to be how much? Like
Because
4.
we have to divide.
So 4 million. Okay, 5 million.
But
5
the
million.
company will provide 500.
Yeah.
Yeah,
500.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So approximately around 5 million.
Yeah.
Yes,
5
5 million.
million
A month.
Vietnamese dollar a month. Yeah. Excellent, good.
But
I
actually, your situation here is better
do you
because your appearance is so expensive compared to Filipinos because we look like Vietnamese. But when it comes to Russian people, note
Oh,
that
yeah.
Russian people, your appearance is so expensive.
You can sell.
Yeah, you can sell your appearance.
Yeah.
But for us, we cannot sell because we're Asians.
We look the same.
We look like Vietnamese, but no, we're not Vietnamese. We're Filipinos.
That's why a
Mhm.
lot of Filipinos here, if you work here in Vietnam, they will look for your qualification
And
credentials.
appearance too.
Yeah.
But
And I think the point is appearance. When you got like European appearance, it means that you can go to marketing, to public schools.
Yes.
That's the point, right?
That's
And
the
then-
point.
And then you
Mhm.
will kind of help the company to make
Yes,
more money. And
yes,
because
yes.
of that, you can earn some
Exactly.
extra money for that.
Yeah, they would
Yeah.
think like, oh, it's great. It's great here because there are a lot of foreign teachers.
But it's
Or
not,
especially, like,
the
native.
first thing, right? For example, if you want to teach in Vietnam, you don't have to worry like, oh my, for example, appearance. I look like
No.
Vietnamese.
It
It's
doesn't
not.
matter.
It's not, right? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter as
The
long as you
first
can
is
teach.
your knowledge, like English
Mm-hmm.
knowledge, like basic English knowledge, and then
Yes,
your,
yes,
I guess your speaking should be nice.
yes,
Right?
definitely.
Definitely.
But not really, really nice.
Yeah, sure.
It's
sure,
okay
sure.
as
I
long
mean,
as you can
for
communicate.
Communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Excellent. And now, what do you do in your free time? What is your
During
hobby?
my
Let's
free-
talk about it.
Oh, my free time. I just exercise, sleep,
What exactly?
but
What do you mean?
but I can do part-time job if I want.
Mm.
But this time I'm just new in the company, so I cannot. So I just have to ask permission first.
Mhm.
But actually, my company is not too strict
Mhm,
for
mhm,
that,
mhm,
so it's okay.
It's okay.
Maybe next month or I don't know. It depends. So I can work part-time job.
So yeah, you can have a part-time job in Vietnam. It's not a big deal, but you have to kind of have ability to communicate with your manager. I think that's very important part, right?
yes.
Because a lot of teachers, I know ESL teachers, they're like, I want to earn more money, but
Mhm.
they can't talk to their managers. They're like shy or something.
Yes,
Yeah, so you have to talk them like directly.
There should be mutual understanding between you and your
Sure,
Yes,
sure,
that's
sure.
right.
That's very important. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. Oh, your hobby, please. What do you do in your free time?
singing.
Oh,
No,
really?
no, no, no.
She's good at singing.
No,
Yes.
You can
I go.
demonstrate.
I can hear her singing in the bathroom.
Oh, really?
No, during my free time, I go for a walk. Yeah, sometimes.
Walking.
Sometimes I have some part-time jobs.
Some.
Some.
No, not some. No. Just few part-time jobs here in.
She's the most hardworking.
Wow.
Definitely.
But you have the award.
You have the
Last
award.
year you have award.
The most hardworking.
The most hardworking person.
Ah,
Last year, I
wasn't-
remember.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Humble.
No,
The
come
most
on.
humble.
No.
Yeah.
What's the other question?
Yeah. And last question, probably. I guess,
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about Vietnamese culture and what are the advantages and disadvantages of living here, like pros and cons of living and working in
Okay.
Vietnam.
Okay, for me, since I've been here for 4 months, number one is the food. Because a lot of people here don't eat or they don't usually eat rice. So, one time we had a hard time looking for rice at night and we were so hungry. And then we tried to find some restaurants and then it's like, oh, there's no rice here, only chicken, only pizza, only hot dog, only like pho, the noodles. And I was like, no, I need rice, I'm so hungry. But then we ended up eating pizza. Yeah, right after that. And then for the second one, I don't know, maybe only the food. Yeah, only food, I guess.
What about you?
Since I've been here for 2 years,
Yep.
a lot of things. There are some things that is good, advantage and disadvantages. So in my first year here, the first thing is that during Tet holiday, Tet holiday, they
Yeah,
celebrated.
Tet holiday. Sorry, it's like New Year
Yep.
in Vietnam,
Yep.
right?
It's Chinese
It's
New Year,
kind
but
of
here in
a-
Vietnam, it's Tet holiday. They call it
Tet
Tet.
holiday. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tet holiday.
Yeah.
You're not like. It's like Christmas. It's not. Oh, it's
No,
different.
right?
It's
It's
different.
really different.
It's kind of a New Year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of their holiday, the longest
Longest
holiday, like 2 years, 2 years,
2 weeks.
2 weeks,
2
2 weeks
weeks,
to 3 weeks, yeah, approximately.
Mhm.
So during that, a lot of stores, almost of the stores are closed. So you don't have a choice to just sit at home, something like that, and do nothing. So that time I was with my friends. I stay there. So we went to their hometown. Of course, when you someone's house, you have to wake up early in the morning, like 6 a.m. Do the chores, do this one, do this one, cook this one. So it's not your usual routine every day. So you have to adjust. So like, but the advantages is that, one family get together and eat together, celebrate together, giving money, something like that. So I was like, that time I was also sitting there, because I'm the only foreign teacher there, foreign people. So they were like, they were lining up there, give money, give money, give money, give money, give money.
Wow.
Yes, the red pocket. And one of their aunts and uncles, something like that, they went to me and like, here's your red pocket.
Wow.
I was like, really?
That's cool,
So
actually.
ask me how much I received that
Around
time.
500?
No.
500?
1 million.
No, total.
Total 5 million.
5 million. Something
Wow,
like that.
really? 5 million. It's going to be.
Yeah, it's going to
Hold
be
on, it's
like
going to be 200
$200.
USD. Wow.
Yes.
Because of that, she's so rich. Right?
Because they said that
Yeah, the boss.
they said that if you give money, so
Hold on,
two
it was
times.
kind of a family. Did you
Mm.
live there with Vietnamese
Yeah,
people? What
Vietnamese
was it?
family.
Uh,
They
because
they
I
invited
didn't
me.
receive any money. I mean, it's at holiday. I was like, is it that? Yeah.
But you know, the food are good.
Mm,
But like what she said,
mm.
like the first time, of course, you have to adjust with your
Mhm,
taste
mhm,
bud
mhm,
because
mhm.
it's
Different,
really
totally
different,
different thing. Yeah.
totally different. The pho,
Mm.
you know, what else? Bang chun, something like that. It's a traditional Vietnamese food.
Function? How to
Bang chun,
pronounce it?
bang chun cake, something like that.
Mm.
I don't know that.
Pho.
They're like a moon cake.
Yeah, no. Moon cake is
It's not
different.
tasty at all.
No. But moon cake is popular during the autumn festival,
Mhm.
right?
It's
So
soon.
a lot of good qualities here in Vietnam, but they don't celebrate New Year and Christmas. They don't celebrate really. So last year during Christmas we still have a work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too in Thailand.
Yeah.
I was checking my papers during Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what? We were video calling with my family, and we were like, they were so have fireworks. They celebrated a lot of food, but here in Vietnam,
Nothing.
it's so peaceful, it's so quiet, and you do a lot of things. I wanna,
It's
I
not
wanna go
fair.
home.
It's not fair, I think, at least for foreign teachers in
Mhm.
Vietnam, right? So they have to consider that foreign teachers, they celebrate Christmas Day, they celebrate New Year. Should be some kind of comfortable places for them.
Yes, of
But
course.
still like flexible schedule for them.
Hmm
in this
But I
period.
don't know if the religion in Vietnam is Buddhism. I'm not sure.
It depends. I
It
think
depends.
statistically it's around 60%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There
But
are
it's
some Christians here.
one of the
Yeah.
advantages for us Filipinos because during Christmas we celebrate with our families. But here in abroad, it's quite like sad celebrating alone or with your friends. Or, for example, you just stay at home during that time and then you call your friends, you call your family in the Philippines, and they're like celebrating together, eating the food like lechon. I don't know if you know the lechon. It's like
No.
grilled pig, grilled pork. Yeah, it's our favorite. But it's okay
Yeah,
because
it's okay.
the money is here. Money is here.
Money. Money.
Money is here. That's the most important. So it's all about sacrificing your happiness.
Yeah.
But I find my happiness also
Sacrificing your
here.
happiness during the 2 weeks, I think it's not nothing. Come on.
Yeah, I find happiness also here because of the money.
Yeah, sure.
You can buy whatever you want.
That's
Yeah.
your motivation.
Yeah,
Number one motivation here.
Yeah.
Yes, it's well.
Money doesn't bring happiness, but it's not true.
No,
just
money
kidding.
can buy happiness, of course.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's just face the truth that
Yeah,
we're
face the
here
truth.
for money.
Yes.
Not for other other things.
Yeah.
But
I
for
see.
money itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the reasons.
And yeah. And what are your recommendations to our ESL teachers that who want to come here and then work as you guys?
They just have
Please.
to complete the documents first, especially like the TESOL.
What kind of actually? Yeah.
Like TESOL, they
Mm.
have to get that because it's one of the requirements when you get the work permit.
Mhm.
And you have to get the EFSAT certificate,
Mhm.
and you must get C1 or at least C1 or C2 level because it's one of the requirements as well. And prepare yourself for the demonstration, and you have to make a video for yourself for introduction when
And
you
do
apply a
makeup.
job. Yeah, makeup if you want, but be presentable in your video.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Mhm.
That's one thing I could say. Be presentable in your video.
Introduction
Yes.
video is so important here.
Yeah,
Like, it's
because
30 minutes, but it's
not
it's-
too long.
no. Oh my-
No, like 3 minutes or
No, I
2
mean 30
minutes.
seconds.
30 seconds,
Yeah.
it's okay
30
as long
seconds.
as it's like convincing, like that.
Mm.
Because your employers will check first your video
Mm.
before
That's the
coming
first
to
thing
Vietnam.
that they will
Decide.
It's not about the CV. It's not about the CV.
Yeah, it's not about
Of course,
CV.
they would check your qualifications,
Yes.
but then
You can make your CV on chat.
yeah,
Yes.
So they just have to check your video first. Like,
right.
oh, is this teacher good, energetic,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
I
that.
see. I see.
So you must make a good video.
Good video. You want to
Yeah.
add something, teacher? Hennessy?
Same. Just prepare yourself. Prepare your documents.
Yeah, prepare your
I
documents.
forgot. Money.
The money, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to pay, right?
Mhm.
How much is it?
So it's like 50% from your employer and 50%, but it depends.
Yeah.
Some of the employers would cover all the expenses, but some companies would like cover only 50%.
50%, yeah.
Yeah, so you just have to prepare money.
It's approximately around 500 USD.
Yeah.
Am I
Yeah,
correct?
500 USD.
Yeah,
Yes. And more.
And more for sure.
Yes, and more.
Sometimes
So
700.
money, video, CV,
And
and
demo
prepare
lessons.
for
Yeah,
teaching
yeah.
demonstrations because during the online application,
Mm.
it's not only like you're gonna make or you're gonna do your demonstration online, but of course,
Mm.
when you come in Vietnam,
Mhm.
they will ask you to demonstrate or to have a demo in front of
Mm.
them.
I see. Yeah.
Yes, before conducting the real class.
I see.
Yes,
I see. Yeah. So CV first, and then
CV, introduction,
certificates.
C1,
For people
C2 at
C1,
least.
at least C1,
TESOL.
C2
But I don't know
certificate.
in Russia, do you need C1 or C2 level? But for us Filipinos, we
Yeah.
need
It's not necessarily.
don't have C2.
I don't have
C1,
to.
C2. Maybe this time, new requirements
how
for
does it
them.
call that? EST or something?
EF set.
EFSAT, yeah,
EF
EFSAT, yeah,
set. That
that's the
one's C1,
certificate.
C2
That one's
level.
C1, yeah, it's. I think you can take this test online.
Online, it's for free.
It's totally free. Yeah, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, thank you very much. I think I really appreciate it
Oh, thank you.
coming.
Thank you for the croissant.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, please leave in a comment. And please subscribe to our channel. And we promise to make the best content. Do we have a deal? Subscribe to our channel. All right.